in San Francisco. Very steep hill on Jones. And I'm coming down to California and walking along this concrete cathedral. And I'm looking at everything. Extremely amazing mold work must have been used. Very windy today. So looking at the assembly, it seems like the angular sections are predictable on all the cathedrals. The stepping. What a windy day on the way to Alcatraz. But before making that stop, I believe that is the Mark Hopkins over here. Let me see if it is. No. Hotel Huntington. But going to try to find the location of the 1878 panorama of San Francisco and look at the Palace of Fine Arts location from there. So this is this concrete cathedral. And these are, guess what? Doors for Giants again. So a lot of interesting, features. There's some words up here. Cable cars. This guy here is going to get a sweet spot. Let's see. No, he's going to deliver. Even better. I'm going to stand here. The Nimbus. It's the Nimbus. So this stairway has been added, and the street is sloping, and this building is bigger than I realized, and it goes down much deeper than I realized. So this is amazing machined granite. This is a megalithic piece. This is a 10-foot long piece of material. Okay, it's a 4,000-pound block, and it's polished. A little bit of jostling, probably from earthquakery, but it is going deep underground, and it does have spectacular features, and it looks to be stripped of everything that was valuable when it was being used for its original intentions. Imagine that there was likely a large number of bells in there that could be heard throughout the entire city, because we are on one of the higher peaks. We're looking at the geometry of the building and the rose windows and the elaborate stained glass. This is extreme granite monument. Absolutely extreme. And here is something else. It is something else. I'm going to show you what it is, but it is something else. Grace Cathedral of the incorrect Roman numeral, and there's sun and moon on the arms. It's clock face. So I did not expect this concrete structure. So these steps are obviously added, not from the original build. And this place is very strange. Massive cymatic rose window frequency representation. Doors for giants. 3 doors. Let's take a look at this embossed mega door, which probably has some details that should all be encoded. This concrete is fascinating. So think about what the mold would look like for that relief, and then how taking the mold off would happen. Try to imagine that. So this is the familiar electrical representation that is seen in electronics circuit boards and also cathedrals. It's here. I've decided to include that. And this massive structure. I think I'm going to go to the top of that building with the flag. I think that's the Mark Hopkins where the panorama happened. I'm going to get in here and just do a browse at everything. Just people kind of took off. This is ridiculous. The statuary, if I'm seeing it correctly, I believe there's an old black and white photo, and that may be from the Palace of Fine Arts grounds for the World Exposition. And this other fountain I'm coming up on may be the same, but I'm noticing that this thing's incredible. So let's look at this together. So these large basins, the shells, are solid carved, polished marble. And the entire base is marble. And I believe there's an older statue photo from the Palace of Fine Arts, and this may be from there. Got turtles on top, fish, but the marble, it's all marble. Alexander the Seven. See if anybody else. Anno Pontic the Fourth. Okay, so we're paying homage to Roman characters. Could be Latin for rest in peace. Don't know. Anybody else? More Latin. So wow, this is right here. So again, trying to get on top of that building. That one. I'm trying to make it to Alcatraz, but the distractions are just too much to bear. This curbing is solid granite. I'm at the Fairmont Hotel across from the Mark Hopkins, and this is all machine cut and carved granite. All of it. Big, solid pieces. We're going to go inside, and there's doors for giants here. Every one of those components is a carved granite component, and then these are stone facade, and the detail up there is astounding. It's amazing what's going on up here. Have a look at what's going on up here where no one can see until I come up with the zoom and show you. It's everywhere. Let's go through this door for giants. See what's happening in here. So these appear, this is a joint here, it's a joint, this is one piece, and that one appears to be one piece. With machine marks, don't see a seam. All I see is machine marks on massive granite columns. And all carved granite. This is faux material, plaster, so also plaster, granite. But how about this giant block down here and some of the possible original ironwork? Huge pedestal supporting a giant iron light. And these are all, I'm estimating they're 4,000 to 5,000 pounds each along here. Tony Bennett understands. I'm going to try to get up here to the viewing space of this amazing hotel. See what happens. They've got strange ironwork everywhere. Griffins. Got some gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing?
Doing very well. I'm interested in having a view from the top. Is it possible to do one for my video?
It opens at 2:30. Yeah, it should be open now.
A little later?
Yeah.
What's involved in going up? What can I do?
I just found out when I wanted to shoot.
Down in San Francisco, my plans have changed dramatically. So Alcatraz sold out tours as possibly expected. So coming back tomorrow or next week, some other time, we'll see. So looking at these fantastic brick buildings that are down here. So I'm gonna like to walk around and show you the rise of current street level, making a comparison to the current street level. You can see some of these tie-in points that are here, 1907. So I've noticed that this, I'm gonna march through here, clip along. So look at all the structure. There were windows or something down below, modified. Very interesting work. So this is would become Del Monte Cannery building. Many different modifications. This interesting inverted arch with the pentagram. I noticed that. Don't know how far it goes down. You guys know how far underground it goes?
Huh?
How far down underground is the storage? How many levels?
What, this?
Yeah, the building, you know, to the foundation.
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Thanks, guys. See ya. So all the tie-in points, iron, and fantastic masonry skills. So I'm on coming to Beach Street on Leavenworth. So this has been a bar. It's been other places. It's empty. So this is where it gets extremely interesting. So this building goes on with the brick structure, 2 buildings connected for 2 city blocks. And there's a lot of activity. So we've got modified arches, deleted arches, incinerated and vacated bricks. But up here, this is the little plaza, and I'm serious, it looks like the inside of some sort of a castle courtyard, and we are currently at least 2 floors above the ground of this structure. So Argonaut Hotel now. Lots of modifications have been noted, but the foundation is obviously nowhere to be seen. This slopes all the way down and down to the waterfront. But here's the current street level, which was added after the building was completed, because there's doors and windows that are blocked up everywhere. So a very imposing structure, very massive. Also below grade. Here's the cable car area, the corner of Hyde and Beach. So here's the structure from the other end after 2 blocks, and you can see that the archways are heavily modified, and this would have been all the ground would have been missing at some point to excavate the foundation at the minimum, but likely freestanding for quite some time until a large amount of debris came down. It's windy again. So walking down, seeing the layers of the building and how the ground can come in at a later point, where this is a real obvious and easy way to see it. So top of this keystone continues down the building. Clearly able to see that each one of these was bricked up and walled up, and they were the same as the ones above. It's added. And damage here. Very old brick. So you can see the grade going up this building as you walk up Hyde Street here. Really get a clear picture of just how much land has surrounded this building. As you can see, all the windows are progressively eliminated. So this was never built this way.